Other than getting to calm, what is the most helpful piece of advice that you offer to parents of teens?
My most recent book is called Wise Minded Parents. And the reason why I even had a sequel to Getting to Calm is that once we get to calm, we still need to figure out how to be wise. We need to integrate emotion skills and thinking skills, because we know it's not good to lead with emotions and yell and scream and emote. That can be harmful. But sometimes when we lead with our reason mind and lecture and talk too much, that can be harmful or alienating also. So one of the most important pieces of advice I would have would be, once you get to calm, get the big picture on what you're trying to accomplish. Is it realistic? And what's the best way you're going to get there? Let's say that your teenager, classic one, teenager says, I want to go to that party tomorrow night, and no, there's no chaperoning. Everybody will be there. It's going to be the best thing ever. And don't be a control freak or I'm going to hate you forever. And the parent needs to say no, unchaperoned, alcohol. Of course you want to say no. Now, what's realistic in that situation? To say no, you're not going to change your opinion. But when the child says, why can't you trust me and you're the meanest mom, to actually think you're going to tell them, I'm doing this because I'm a good parent, I'm doing my job, any good parent would prevent illegal activity. That might be the answer to your logic of why you're imposing this rule, but it's very unrealistic that the child would say, oh, thank you, I'm so glad that you're protecting my interest. It's not realistic. So I think my piece of advice is we need to get to calm, but we also need to use our thinking brains with the big picture of what is realistic to accomplish. Because sometimes we just go on and on and on about how we're right and why we're reasonable, expecting the child to accept and cease and desist their tantrum or whatever, and it's not realistic. It's sometimes realistic just to say that we're going to set the limit and know that we're going to go through a big flurry of emotion and we'll live through this too.